on how to raise your children. Parenting tips. Parenting tips. Suggestions. Suggestions? Now, the first thing we want to talk to you about is that when you go to a restaurant and your children's is acting the food, the best thing that you can do, what do you think the best thing that you can do is? Hide. Close. What you do is you leave your children at that table and you move to another table. And when they yell mommy and daddy, you start looking around and saying, who are these children's parents? I have to try that. I haven't tried that. What I've been doing is, like, I have my cats, and when my cats just don't obey, I just open the door and I just throw them outside. That works for Gladys. I've thrown her outside 3 times. I've heard about that. That's called chastisement. Yes, chastisement. And you know what else that you can use when your children aren't listening? It's called chastisement. Tell them about that. Yes, that's when you take your child and they're standing and you just flip them upside down and leave them there. That's called chastisement. So this is your child that's not listening and you just upside down, just like that. That's called. So those are 2 suggestions. We have chastisement and chastisement. Now, when you need to correct them, the first thing that you're going to need to do for correction, you need a red pen. Yes, a red ink pen, because when they do something wrong, you just need to put big red X's over everything they do wrong. And there was some lightning right there. So we are just going to pause this, and we will be back with part 2 in just a minute.